My name is Dr. Prime, and for over 30 years, I've sat across from men just like you men, who once stood tall, proud, and confident, but who now feel like their own bodies have betrayed them. They whisper confessions they never thought they'd say out loud. Doc, I just don't feel like a man anymore. I avoid intimacy with my wife because I don't want to disappoint her. What if this is just how it ends? And it's not just physical, it's emotional. It's the slow erosion of confidence, the feeling of fading into the background, becoming invisible. No one prepares us for this chapter of life, the one where you still want to perform. Still want to feel strong and desired, but your body doesn't respond like it used to. And yet, their vitality, I've learned that the problem isn't just age. It's what age does to your blood flow specifically down there. Today, I'm going to share with you something that could change your mornings, your confidence, and your life. It's not a drug. It's not a gimmick. It's a natural. Spice just 1 teaspoon that has helped countless of my patients restore what they thought was gone forever. Let me take you back to a patient of mine, Mark. Mark is 69 years old, retired Navy living in South Carolina. Tall guy, commanding presence, but when he came into my office, he looked defeated. He said, "Doc, I'm doing everything right. I eat clean, I walk every morning, I even take those men's health supplements they advertise on TV, but nothing is happening. I haven't had a strong erection in over a year. It's humiliating." I asked Mark about his breakfast, and he told me he always starts the day with oatmeal and black coffee. That gave me an idea. I asked him to add just one thing to his routine: a teaspoon of cayenne pepper. Now, I know that might sound strange, but let me explain. Cayenne pepper contains a powerful compound called capsaicin. It's what gives it that kick. But capsaicin does more than wake up your taste buds. It stimulates something called nitric oxide production. Nitric oxide is like the body's natural flow switch. It tells your blood vessels to relax, expand, and deliver more blood exactly where it's needed. When blood flows freely, everything works better. Mark was skeptical, but he trusted me. 2 weeks later, I get a voicemail from him. His voice was practically shaking with excitement. "Hey Doc, I don't know what kind of magic this is, but I woke up this morning and it was back. I felt like I was 35 again." That's the power of circulation. That's the power of nitric oxide. Cayenne pepper is just the beginning. Let me introduce you to another patient, David, 72, from Michigan. He used to run a landscaping business, strong as an ox. But when he hit 70, his energy tanked, and he started experiencing what he called bedroom failure. We dug into his habits, and I noticed he wasn't getting enough beets in his diet. Most people don't realize that beets are one of nature's richest sources of dietary nitrates, which convert to nitric oxide in the body. So I had David add beetroot powder to his morning smoothie. It didn't take long, in 3 weeks. His stamina shot up. His wife actually called my office to thank me, and I'll never forget what she said. "You gave me my husband back. This isn't about superfoods. It's about restoring function or restoring manhood by feeding the systems your body relies on, but that had been starving in silence." Then there was Anthony, 66, widower, former accountant from Arizona. He told me he hadn't felt sexually confident since his late 50s. His testosterone was within range, but he lacked drive. I recommended dark chocolate. Not the sugary kind, draw dark chocolate with at least 70% cacao. Because it's rich in flavonoids, which support blood vessel flexibility and nitric oxide activity. He chuckled, thinking I was joking. "Chocolate for my love life?"
"Oh, yes,"
I told him. "And make it a ritual. Enjoy it. Let it feel indulgent." A month later, he came in grinning. "I bought new sheets," he said. "I finally had a reason to." Are you seeing the pattern? It's not just about fixing symptoms, it's about restoring systems. And the common thread here is nitric oxide. This molecule is responsible for relaxing and widening your blood vessels, allowing blood to flow freely and powerfully to every part of your body, especially where it matters most. But there's more. Let's talk about George, 68, retired firefighter from Ohio, a man who'd faced burning buildings without flinching. But when it came to his own health, he was scared. "Doc," he said, "it's not just about sex. It's about feeling alive again. I miss waking up with energy. I miss feeling like me. I asked George a simple question. How much pomegranate are you getting in your diet? He blinked. Pomegranate? Isn't that just a fruit women eat in salads? Not at all. Pomegranate is one of the most potent natural boosters of nitric oxide. It's been studied extensively for its ability to improve arterial health and enhance circulation, particularly in men over 60. It also protects nitric oxide from being broken down too quickly by enzymes in the body. So, I had George start drinking 4 ounces of pomegranate juice each morning. Not the sugary store-bought stuff frill, pure pomegranate. The result? In just 3 weeks, he called me. Doc, I walked 5 miles this morning without getting winded, and last night, let's just say I didn't fall asleep right after. Dinner like usual? He laughed. But behind that laugh was something deep relief. Hope. A spark that had reignited. Then there's another tool. Give to almost every man I work with. Garlic. Yes, that humble kitchen staple. When eaten raw or aged, garlic boosts the enzyme that activates nitric oxide in the body. It also reduces blood pressure, improves cholesterol, and thins the blood slightly, making it easier to circulate. Carlos, 70, originally from Puerto Rico, came to me complaining about cold hands and feet, low libido, and constant fatigue. We added aged garlic extract to his regimen. After 1 month, he didn't just report better function in the bedroom. He said his mind felt sharper. His walks were longer, and for the first time in years, he actually looked forward to being intimate. Doc, he said, I'm back. I didn't think this version of me still existed. All of these stories might sound remarkable, but they're not rare. Not in my clinic. Because once you understand how blood flow and nitric oxide work, you stop chasing quick fixes and start rebuilding from the inside out. Now, it's everything I've shared with you, these spices, these foods, they're powerful, but there's something you need to know. Because even with all of these tools, I've met men who did everything right and still hit a wall. They cleaned up their diets. They added beets, pomegranate, dark chocolate, garlic, and yes, they saw changes. But then, they plateaued. The energy boost faded. The erections didn't return fully. The spark dimmed again. It took years of digging, research, and patient trials to figure out why. And the answer wasn't in the foods themselves. It was in the body's ability to absorb and deliver the benefits. You see, after the age of 50, your body naturally starts producing less nitric oxide. That's a biological fact. Even if you eat perfectly, if your internal nitric oxide production machinery is broken or sluggish, all those great nutrients you're eating, they never reach their full potential. They're like tools without a power source. So what do? We repair the delivery system. I call it the Nitric Oxide Switch. It's the key that turns all those lifestyle changes into real, lasting transformation. It's a simple protocol that uses a precise combination of nutrients that signal your blood vessels to wake up, expand, and bring vitality roaring back to life. It's like rewiring the engine, not just changing the oil. And here's the thing, I've prepared something special. A free presentation I created just for my patients that walks you through this entire nitric oxide activation protocol. If you're serious about fixing the root cause of sluggish blood flow, weak performance, and fading energy, then I want you to watch it. You'll find it right at the top of the description below. But before you go, there's one more thing you need to understand. The final piece of the puzzle isn't just about nutrients or science, it's about belief. I've worked with thousands of men over 3 decades, and do you know what separates the ones who transform from those who stay stuck? It's not genetics, it's not even discipline. It's the decision to believe that change is still possible. Somewhere along the way, society started telling men over 60 that decline is inevitable. That if you're tired, forgetful, or can't perform like you used to, it's just part of aging. That your best days are behind you. I'm here to tell you that's a lie. You are not broken. Your age is not a sentence. Your body hasn't given up. You've just never been given the right tools to wake it up again. I've seen 75-year-olds outrun their grandkids. I've watched marriages rekindle after decades of silence. I've had men in tears in my office not because they were ashamed, but because for the first time in years, they felt hopeful. And it all started with one choice. 1 teaspoon of a spice, 1 glass of beet juice. One decision to believe that maybe, just maybe, there's more waiting for you. So here's what I want you to do. Start today. Don't wait. Until things get worse, don't tell yourself, I'll try that next week. You don't need to overhaul your life overnight. Just begin. Add that cayenne to your breakfast. Pick up some dark chocolate. Get curious about how your body could feel if your blood was flowing the way it's supposed to. And when you're ready to take the next step, when you're ready to flip that switch and unlock the full potential of your body, you've laid out everything you need to know in a special presentation. It's designed for men like you, men who are ready to stop surviving and start thriving again. You'll find the link right below this video. It's the first one in the description. If you're ready to take back control, to stop feeling like your body is working against you, and to start rebuilding the man you know you still are, then watch that presentation. Not tomorrow, not next week. Now your second act doesn't have to be weaker than your first, so take that first step. I'll be right here, cheering you on. Click the link. Watch the presentation. Let's get your blood flowing again.